What if you got a call from tomorrow? Not from a friend, not from family, but from yourself. For me, it all started one Tuesday night. The phone rang, screen flashing with an unknown number. I almost ignored it, but something made me answer. The voice on the other end was raspy, tired, but undeniably mine. It was me, calling from exactly 24 hours in the future. He warned me not to take the M5 freeway the next morning. There'd be a massive pile-up. He said he'd call again tomorrow, same time, 11:47 p.m. Then he hung up. I was shaken, confused. Was it a prank? I decided to humor the bizarre call and took the surface streets to work. And there it was on the morning news, a 20-car pile-up on the M5, right where I would have been. My blood ran cold. At night, at 11:47 p.m. on the dot, the phone rang again. It was him, me. He warned me about a faulty wire in my apartment building that would cause a fire. I alerted the landlord, and sure enough, they found a dangerously frayed cable behind my wall. It became a routine. Every night, a call from the future, a new disaster averted. A stock market dip I avoided, a sudden storm I was prepared for, even a minor fall that would have broken my leg. I was living the safest life imaginable, guided by my own future foresight. But the calls started to change. My future self sounded more and more desperate, his voice strained. He spoke of his timeline flickering, of memories shifting and disappearing. By avoiding my small disasters, I was apparently creating ripples, paradoxes he couldn't explain. The world he was living in was becoming unstable, and he was fading with it. He told me the calls were draining him, that each warning was erasing a piece of his existence. He was sacrificing his reality to save mine. The warnings became smaller, more personal. Don't forget to call Mom, you'll regret it if you don't. That stray cat near your office? She needs help. It was no longer about life or death situations, but about preventing regrets. Then came the night he told me it would be his last call. He said his timeline was collapsing entirely. He couldn't see his tomorrow anymore. He sounded so weak, like a fading echo. Whatever happens, he whispered, live a good life. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're what make you... He said he'd try to call one last time, just to say goodbye. The next night, I stared at my phone, my heart pounding as the clock ticked towards 11:47. The phone rang. I snatched it up, my hand trembling. Hello? I said, my voice cracking. Hello? Are you there? But there was only silence. A deep, profound, and empty silence on the other end of the line. I could hear nothing, not even static. It felt like I was listening to the end of the universe. I stayed on the line for 10 minutes, just listening to the void, before the call disconnected on its own. I checked my call log to see the number, maybe for the last time, but it was gone. Not just that last call, but every call from 11:47 p.m. The entire history, wiped clean, as if it had never happened. It's been a year since that final, silent call. My life is quiet now. There are no more warnings, no more certainties. I take the M5 to work. I make small mistakes. I live with the uncertainty of tomorrow, just like everyone else. But sometimes, late at night, when the house is still, I look at my phone and I remember the voice of the man who sacrificed his tomorrow so I could have mine. And I try my best to live a life worthy of that sacrifice. Thanks for listening. If you like this story, hit that subscribe button for more. See you next time.